Hello, everyone. Welcome to another JPNN here. It is April the 6th on this Wednesday. We've got, it's not too crazy. Some NFT stuff. That's always fun. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get to it, all right? Oh, that came in hot. We'll start with the State of Unreal presentation yesterday, which we watched on Trailer Time, if you want to go watch that. Right after the presentation, Unreal announced that it will be, well, really, Epic announced that it's going to be making Unreal Engine 5 available to all developers. They also mentioned in the presentation that about 48% of developers for new gen, aka PS5, that type of stuff, PS5, Series X, they're all using Unreal Engine 5. So, pretty exciting stuff. We had some game announcements too, which I think we'll cover a little bit later in the news regarding all that. Pretty interesting stuff, though. Definitely go check out UE5, some of the trailers that came out of it to kind of see what to expect as we move forward. The SNK Corporation, developers of games like Metal Slug and Fatal Fury, are now nearly owned by the Electronic Gaming Development Company, aka EGDC, which is owned by, don't want to butcher this, the Mohammed bin Salman Foundation, MISK Foundation, which holds 96.18% of SNK's shares, according to a February 15th filing on SNK's website. The full quote comes from the Mohammed bin Salman Foundation. Investment in the Japanese company SNK reinforces its continuous commitment to its goals of empowering Saudi men and women through building economic partnerships within the foundation's updated strategy to maximize the positive impact on youth empowerment. The investment decision will also enhance SNK's strong capabilities, which has many innovative intellectual properties in the gaming sector with real potential for development in the future, in line with anticipated growth with the electronic gaming industry. We'll see how that all goes. Former U.S. PlayStation chief Jack Trenton has his eyes on purchasing a game company that goes for $1 to $2 billion US, he tells Axios. What? Trenton is the CEO of Power Up Acquisition, a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, chaired by former Vivendi game boss Bruce Hack. They raised more than $250 million in February. Power Up had initially planned an 18-month time frame to make a purchase, but has shortened that by 3 months. There's a quote. He says, "The fact that we're willing to go to 15 months and sweeten the pot for investors, I think was an indication that we felt very confident that there were a number of tremendous targets out there that we could land," he says. Trenton is partial to purchasing a publisher or traditional developer, given his own background, but notes his partners in the company have their own favorite areas. Power Up President Gabriel Schillinger, who Trenton credits with cooking up the SPAC, for example, has more experience with blockchain and crypto. There it is. We got it. We're not looking for a company that's in disarray, that is on the way out of business and is a reclamation project, Trenton said. The gaming sector has been rife with mergers and acquisition over the past years, supercharging in early 2022 with Take-Two and Microsoft's multi-billion-dollar bids for Zynga and Activision, respectively. SPAC haven't scored a big pickup in gaming yet, though Trenton's group and one involving former Nintendo of America, President Reggie Fils-Aimé, are now in the mix. Between the lines, according to Axios.com, Trenton sells himself as an executive with a, quote, special relationship with gamers. What? Given his 19-year run atop PlayStation's US team, which ended in 2014. You can read more about that over at Axios.com, as he did a full-on interview. Very weird stuff out of there. Ubisoft has announced that it's ending new content support for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, with Operation Motherland being the final piece. I know a lot of people are very sad for this. GameIndustry.biz asked Ubisoft whether this includes the game's NFTs and received a screenshot from the Ubisoft Court's website, which is not available in all regions, confirming this to be the case. The message thanks all Ghost Recon Breakpoint players who claim their first digits, Ubisoft terms for NFTs, adding, quote, "You own a piece of the game and have left your mark in its history." It concludes, "Stay tuned for more updates with features to the platform and future drops coming with other games." The official message in the link for the end of the updates for Ghost Recon Breakpoint reads, according to Kotaku Surf, I don't know why that was there. I think they got left in after the mix. According to Kotaku sources, Ubisoft is developing a new Ghost Recon game codenamed Over that is slated to launch in the fiscal year 2023. And according to two sources, the team behind Quartz has gone mostly quiet internally. Don't worry, that's one of two NFT stories for the day. Before we get into the next one, THQ Nordic is out there announcing that they will host their second annual digital showcase on August 12th. What time, you ask? Who cares? It's in August. What? Why are we announcing that in April? According to their tweet, the company plans to present, quote, "several brand new games, expanding the company's portfolio into new genres with licensed and original gaming experience." Is this for like investors at the end of the fucking quarter? Because that would have been 6 to 8. Like, what are you doing? The announcement says, "Brace yourself. We are hosting our second annual digital showcase on August 12th. Get ready for new game announcements and updates on previously unannounced titles." There's also a 49-second trailer if you want to get hyped for something in fucking 4 months. Sorry. Moving on. Let's talk about some more gaming-focused news. F1 Delta Time, which was an official NFT and crypto-powered racing game that launched back in 2019, has shut down. This game, which was one of the first licensed NFT titles out there years before other leagues and sports got into the scam, announced its closure on March 15th, giving users 1 day before the game shut down on March 16th. All those NFT tokens that people purchased, practically worthless at this point. If you remember the story about the most expensive NFT sold in all of 2019, it was a car for this game. It went for $110,000. The developers released the message for the F1 NFT owners. As part of our commitment to an open ecosystem, we're providing F1 Delta Time asset owners with the following options. All F1 Delta Time, I can't believe it's a registered trademark, you have to say it. Car owners will receive replacement cars, which are equivalent cars for Rev Racing on Polygon based on the rarity and power of your original F1 Delta Time cars. Your F1 Delta Time cars can be swapped for a race pass, which is used in staking and gives access to future NFT mints and airdrop. I'm like getting ill reading this. Staking version 4.0 will have our largest reward pool yet. 20 million REV, REVV. To participate, you will need to use your new Rev Racing assets together with a race pass. Future staking events to be announced. Event segment owners receive 6 months of rewards and an option to swap for track vouchers, which are redeemable for a Rev Motorsport track NFT in the future. 2019 crates and 2020 keys can be brigaded and staked into a SHRD earning pool on Polygon. I guess that stands for shared. All their F1 Delta Time assets can be swapped for proxy assets, which will be used in the future to obtain NFTs for products across the Rev Motors. if you bought something from here and you got fucked, I hope you learn. I hope you learn. You probably won't. You're probably going to feed into their next bullshit, but just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Dune Spice Wars will launch in early access for PC via Steam on April 26th, according to Funcom and developer Shiro Games. The early access version will include, quote, essentially the core experience of the game, with 4 playable factions and full political spying and warfare systems, as well as 3 victory conditions. Quote, with so many fans, massive Dune fans in the studio, the excitement I see every day of working with this universe is very real, and we hope this comes across in the game, according to Shiro Games CEO Sebastian Vidal in a press release. He goes on to say, with all the passion and source for the source material and all the know-how we've gathered from making Northgard, we can't wait to put this game into our players' hands. Check that out on Steam. Gamatsu.com had that story. Sniper Elite 5 has gone gold. The announcement on Twitter, the Rebellion Twitter account, says, we're thrilled to announce that Sniper Elite 5 has gone gold. Our dev team across Rebellion have done an incredible job and cannot wait for everyone to get their hands on Sniper Elite 5 on May 26th. I can't wait to kill Hitler again for the 6th time. 5th time. 6th. A lot of times. Trek to Yumi, which we watched. They put out about a 15-minute gameplay video yesterday. Will be launching on May the 5th for PS5, PS4, PC, Xbox Series X and S, and the Xbox One. Probably means it's going to be on Game Pass day 1 as well. I think it actually is confirmed for that. But the gameplay trailer looked pretty cool. Definitely go check that out. We did not watch it in trailer time, so you'll have to find it on your own. But it's worth checking out. Square Enix has posted a Twitter on our Twitter message from the development team for Chrono Cross: The Radical Dreamers Edition. There's a full message, which sure we could check out. Why not? It's probably the most amount of support this game's gonna get. It's incredible, I'm incredibly happy that Chrono Cross: The Radical Dreamers Edition is going to be released, and I personally can't wait to get my hands on it. He's going to be real pissed when they realize they redid all of the music. I only have a faint memory of Radical Dreamers due to the fact that it was made before Chrono Cross, so I'd love to play the remaster. We only had about 1 month to do the music for Radical Dreamers. Oh, okay. Which was quite a limited time frame, but it's a game I'm personally very fond of. Oh, back in the day. Got it. For the remaster, we've refined the songs in Chrono Cross, which were originally recorded using the console's internal synthesizer by carrying out noise reduction and making the sound a little clearer, and adjusted them so that they fit the improved visuals. The music of Chrono Cross was already full of songs that were in complete final form in the way they portrayed the atmosphere and the sound of the game's world. This meant that we deliberately took an approach of just refining the track slightly in a way that wouldn't stray too far from the ways fans remember the music. Aside from this, we've also put together... Oh, so he did do this. Okay. We've also put together one brand new song. Look forward to finding where it's played. And we have recorded 7 rearranged versions of the songs from Chrono Cross and Radical Dreamers. I hope you'll enjoy listening to them. That comes out tomorrow. Reviews for that are already out. They're okay? Question mark. It seems pretty middling, but yeah. 2 Point Campus has been pushed back 3 months with a release date now on the 9th of August. Mark Webby, the game director at 2 Point Studios, put the statement up. Oh no, sorry. This is from the 2 Point County team on their forums. It looks like it says, "Hi, lovelies. We have some news to share that we know will no doubt disappoint some of you. As always, we'll cut right to the chase. We've made the difficult decision to push the launch of 2 Point Campus back from the 17th of May 2022 to the 9th of August 2022. But it's for the best, we promise. As you know, one of our biggest goals with 2 Point Campus is to launch on PC and console platforms from day one. We want to make sure that every single one of you gets the best quality game no matter what you're playing on. So in order for everyone to have that incredible experience we all want you to have, we need a little bit more time to continue our optimization efforts for all platforms. Now, don't get us wrong, we're nearly there, so the next 3 months is gonna that we have is really going to help us get 2 Point Campus to the quality you've all come to expect from us as a studio. Makes sense. A lot of that going around right now. Crystal Dynamics, circling back to the UE5 news that we started off the video with, has announced that the next Tomb Raider game will be on Unreal Engine 5. Came across as a tweet as well as at the end of the presentation yesterday. The tweet says Crystal Dynamics is incredibly excited about the future of Unreal and how it helps us to take our storytelling to the next level. That's why we're proud to announce that our next Tomb Raider game is being built on Unreal Engine 5. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Excited. Sea of Thieves is celebrating 1 million pirate legends with some stats on how a pirate legend is born. For anyone asking what a pirate legend is, this is news to me as well. It's a pirate who has managed to hit rank 50 with at least 3 of Sea of Thieves trading companies. Got it. You can find the stats over at Compass. I'm not going to read this URL because we can just show it. Got 1 million pirate legends. Average time to become a pirate legend, 192 hours. An average of 90 voyages completed on the road to pirate legends. 7 average unique crew members. I don't know what that means. 30,000 Athena 20 players. I think that's like their matchmaking PvP. And an average of 74 deaths on the road to pirate legend. That doesn't, to only die 74 times in 192 hours. Sea of Thieves is one of those games that I never actually understood what you do in that game. And those stats just confused the shit out of me because I still don't know what you do in that game. But hey, congrats. It seems like it's going well. Lost Ark put out a roadmap for April and May. And some of the tidbits from that announcement are, in April, they're getting the new martial artist advanced class, Glaver, which is a terrible name. Also, the new continent, South Vern, will be playable. It's the second tier 3 continent, requiring an item level of 1340 to begin. And then in May, they're going to be getting the warrior advanced class, Destroyer, as well as trial guardian raids. And then there's also a tentative May update to include the new guardian raid, Descaluda, as well as the Legion raid, Valtan, both normal and hard. Of course, this also factors in some quality of life updates and bug fixes in both April and May. You can find more information over at playlostark.com. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is out. We talked about that releasing on Monday. It's doing quite well. So well, in fact, that the all-time concurrent players on Steam for the Lego franchise is 10x, it looks like. Lord of the Rings was about 5,000 peak concurrent. Then Jago a little bit above that. The Hobbit above that. Marvel Superheroes, it's 6,000 in second place. Skywalker Saga, 62,000 players for the game on Steam. Pretty good. Seems like it's selling quite well. It's also probably because no one has a game to play right now and they're looking for the next big thing. You might be able to find that on the Xbox Game Pass lineup. That's been announced for April 2022. Actually, I'm kidding. None of these games are interesting. We've got Cricket 22, MLB The Show 2022. Maybe that'd be interesting. Chinatown Detective Agency, Dragon Age 2, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, Star Wars Squadrons, Life is Strange True Colors, maybe. Panzer Corps 2, The Dungeon of Nahubuk, I hope I pronounced that right, and Lost in Random. I think Max played that game. He said it was pretty good. Find more information, news.xbox.com, or just load up your Xbox Game Pass app and check those games out. Got 2 little bits of random news. An entry for the PlayStation 4 version of the House of the Dead remake has been added to the PlayStation Network backend, according to a Reddit user. A title image for the PlayStation 4 version, hosted by PlayStation.com servers, is also available. Published by Forever Entertainment and developed by Megapixel Studio, the House of the Dead remake has been officially announced for the Switch. And also, going back to the Crystal Dynamics news, at least on Tomb Raider, Jeff Ross, the Days Gone director, who's been pretty vocal on Twitter in the past, has joined Crystal Dynamics. His tweet says, "I'm excited to announce I now work at the amazing Crystal Dynamics as design director. That's all I could say other than I'm thrilled with the project and especially the team of really wonderful people. I will become a Seattleite this summer. Also, come work with me." Probably working on Tomb Raider given the announcement yesterday at the end of the UE5 trailer. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure he'll announce it and go all over Twitter as much as he did the last time. That'll do it for news today. A little bit lighter. I'm sure things are going to start quieting down in the world of news as we get closer to whatever E3 week or month. Summer time season around video games tend to be a little bit slow. So we'll see what happens. But hey, thanks for watching JPNN. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. And we'll always keep doing the show. So appreciate you for watching. We're out of here. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.